Johnson, and we are honored and privileged to have Dr. Ann Louise Gettleman, PhD in Nutrition and Holistic Health, here with us today, talking about chiropractic and chiropractic's role in the healthcare industry now and in the future. Thank you for being here, Dr. Gettleman.
It's a pleasure to be with you, Dr. Johnson, on this side of the table.
Thank you very much.
Dr. Johnson, why did you decide to become a chiropractor?
I decided to become a chiropractor because chiropractic saved my life and changed my life in the 8th grade. And when medical care had failed me miserably for over 2 years, I had been playing on the couch with my sister in the 6th grade and fell over backwards and hit my head on the coffee table and wrenched the vertebra in my neck and upper back that pinched the nerve that went to my bronchial tubes in my lungs. So I went to 2 years worth of medical care and specialists, taking multiple drugs, inhalers, all kinds of drugs, and shots of adrenaline. And they were taking me to the hospital and put me in an oxygen tent, shoot me up full of epinephrine. So finally, my mother took me to a chiropractor who adjusted me, and within 3 months' time, no more asthma, no more allergies, no more medication, no more shots. And that's why I decided to become a chiropractor and not a medical doctor.
What do you think is the future for chiropractic?
Well, I think the future of chiropractic is just what I just talked about, is that people are getting tired of getting addicted to drugs and medications and having surgeries that are irreversible, and then seeing a chiropractor as a last resort. I think chiropractors are becoming the primary portal of entry for a lot of people in the United States, because a lot of people in this country are getting tired of being on drugs and medications and not seeing results. When chiropractic gets results, because the power that made the body actually does heal the body, and we just allowed that to happen better. What do you think about that, Dr. Ann?
You took the words right out of my mouth, Dr. Johnson, and it's so very true. I really think what we have to understand is that the master computer up here sends messages through the spinal cord, if I'm not mistaken,
that's correct. Yep.
Through the nerves into every area of your body. And
right.
If there's a nerve that's pinched or torqued or twisted,
right.
then you're not getting the right messages.
Right.
So I think chiropractic should be the first portal of entry
right.
in terms of our healthcare system.
Absolutely. Yes. That's
Couldn't
exactly what
more.
I think. Yep.
I
think America's ready for that too.
Why do you think chiropractors should be the primary healthcare providers instead of medical doctors?
Yeah, I think chiropractors should be the primary healthcare provider and not medical doctors, because we don't give people drugs that they get hooked on. We don't do anything. We don't put anything inside the body or take anything out of the body. We just allow the body to function at a higher level of efficiency on its own by correcting neurological dysfunction due to vertebral subluxation or misalignments of the vertebrae. What do you think about that, Dr. Ann Louise?
I think it's so true. And the other thing I like about chiropractic, and I know through my visit with you, is that you looked at body mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all sitting near computers. We're all on our devices. Right. So there's a lot to be said for what you can do very naturally in terms of keeping your own body in alignment.
That's right.
In terms of posture, in terms of mechanics, in terms of the proper computer integration, in terms of how you're sitting. And that's the ergonomics, exactly.
Yep, I agree.
Why should I choose to see a chiropractor before a medical doctor?
I think most Americans should choose to see a chiropractor first rather than their medical doctor, because what you're going to get when you go to the medical doctor is a prescription. Every time you go to the medical doctor, you get a prescription for this pill or that pill, because they spend most of their education in pharmaceuticals and toxicology, and that's what they are used to. You come in with a symptom, you get this drug. You come in with that symptom, you get that drug. Or if that doesn't work, then there's a more invasive surgical route, which is totally irreversible. So I think seeing a chiropractor first would allow people to get well naturally rather than having to get off these drugs and having all the side effects that occur with that, as well as having irreversible surgeries and scar tissue that cannot be corrected.
Yes.
What do you think about that, Dr. Ann?
Well, I agree with you again on that. And I'll tell you what I think. I think chiropractors have an amazing history in terms of being able to deal with neck pain, back pain, and headaches.
Yes.
So if you've got any of those issues, you don't need surgery many times. You don't need a pain pill, a muscle relaxer, or even too many anti-inflammatory drugs. I think if you can unblock the nerve energy that is pinched, torqued, or twisted, either through a chiropractic adjustment or proper ergonomics as well as mechanical structure, you're on the road to complete health.
Yeah, I agree.
Done.
Well,
One last question. Do you